If you want to promote your website, blog, channel, content, then the importance of SEO increases as you want to reach more people, then it's important to understand and implement SEO. Hit the red bell icon and subscribe to my channel for daily videos. Hello viewers. My name is Saad. In today's video I will tell you about SEO, why SEO is important. On-page SEO, off-page SEO and technical SEO. What is SEO marketing? SEO marketing is a subset of digital marketing that involves the optimization of websites and web pages for major search engines like Google. As these search engines became a predominant way of finding just about anything, various practices have emerged to help organizations improve the visibility of their digital assets. The term search engine optimization, SEO, refers to a blend of internal and external tactics. The major search engines each have their own formula or secret sauce for ranking pages within search results. Referred to technically as algorithms, these formulas are closely guarded practices that major search engines protect as trade secrets. Through trial and error over time, marketing SEO experts effectively reverse engineer aspects of these algorithms to isolate best practices for search engine marketing. By employing tried and true SEO tactics, organizations can improve their visibility and ranking within the major search engines. Why is SEO so important? 1. The majority of traffic comes from organic search. If you don't have an SEO strategy for your store, you might be missing out on traffic and revenue. Online stores can expect 35% of total traffic to come from search engine results pages and 33% of revenue from this organic traffic, making it the marketing channel that can produce the highest traffic and revenue, according to Wolfgang Digital. 2. Paid advertising costs are increasing, and SEO is free traffic. If you're generating most of your sales through paid advertising channels like Facebook or Instagram, this can eat into your profit margins. Although generating organic traffic takes time, it should eventually become your best acquisition channel, which makes its costs sustainable. Putting work in to increase organic traffic through SEO may cost you time and effort, but its compounding effect makes organic traffic the best value for money channel to produce customers. 3. Ranking first in search engines can get you up to 30% more daily traffic. If you happen to have a page that is performing well for organic traffic even without having done any optimizations for search, the likelihood is you can improve the page to bring more traffic, sometimes with the smallest tweaks. What are the components of on-page SEO? Sometimes referred to as on-site SEO, on-page SEO relates to the optimization of websites and pages to improve rankings in the major search engines. Organizations have a high degree of control over the elements of on-page SEO, making it relatively straightforward to optimize these factors and improve search rankings. 1. Content. Digital content should adhere to the following rules to optimize search engine marketing. Superior quality search engines are constantly trying to rank high-quality content over lower-quality offerings. When organizations produce and deliver content that provides value to the end user, search engine rankings tend to improve in tandem. Targeted intent search engines evaluate a user's intent when searching to help provide the best results. Accordingly, digital content should match up with the desired intent of a targeted user. For example, a recipe post with instructions should be targeted towards searches for cooking assistance. Timely and relevant, sometimes referred to as freshness, new content that is timely and relevant will typically rank higher than older content. But search engines do also reward pages with refreshed content, such as new statistics or updated links. 2. Keywords. Keywords refer to the subject or topic of a content piece that is the basis of a search query. Keyword research and selection are closely tied to content production and fundamental to SEO marketing efforts. To maximize search engine marketing, organizations should select appropriate keywords, both in terms of search frequency and competitiveness. From a frequency standpoint, organizations should leverage a keyword research tool to evaluate how often users search for particular terms. Even if a particular keyword is highly relevant to business products or services, it is unlikely to be an effective tool if no one is searching for it. Consequently, choosing a popular keyword is essential to marketing SEO. That being said, it is also vital to assess the competition for popular keywords. If there are many other companies already using a keyword, particularly well-established organizations with a high degree of online gravity, it can be difficult to break through into the top search results. 3. HTML. The following HTML elements tend to come into play from a marketing SEO standpoint. The title tag serves as a description of a page, appearing in search results in the user's browser tab. The title tag should include the target keyword and provide an enticing reason to click on the link in the search results. Meta description. The meta description appears below the title tag and search results, providing a general breakdown of the page in question. Typically limited to 160 characters, this description can deliver additional information that convinces a user to click through to the content. The URL is the digital address of a web page that is unique from all other pages. To rank highly in search results, the URL should include the target keyword and indicate the site hierarchy. If this information does not appear clearly in the URL, it can have a negative impact on search rankings. Alt text refers to the description of an image that was traditionally used to relay information to users with visual disabilities. In addition to describing an image, alt text can also include target keywords to help improve search rankings. Headings help divide a content piece into separate sections, functioning similarly to an outline. There are usually 6 levels of headings in HTML content, with the H1 heading referring to the title. By dividing content into digestible pieces and labeling each one with an appropriate heading, it can improve SEO marketing efforts. I hope that you are liking my video. Please subscribe to my channel. 4. Architecture. When optimizing websites or pages for SEO benefits, the following architecture elements are of crucial concern. Sitemap. Search engines use automated processes to crawl or index digital content and determine appropriate rankings. Creating an organized sitemap of all pages on a particular site can help crawling efforts and also improve search engine marketing. Loading speed. Pages that load quickly tend to rank higher in search engine rankings. When a page or one of its elements takes a while to load, it creates a negative user experience. Search engines devalue slow-loading pages accordingly. Mobile-friendly. With the rise of mobile technology, an ever-growing slice of search activity occurs on phones and similar devices. Correspondingly, the major search engines will penalize websites or pages that are not optimized for a streamlined mobile experience. Website security. Search engines are wary of referring traffic to unsecured or unsafe websites. These destinations pose an inherent risk to the end user, which typically results in downgraded search rankings. By securing their website with HTTPS and SSL certificates, an organization can gain credibility from a search rankings standpoint. How people use keywords in search engines to buy products. When it comes to choosing a keyword you want your page to rank for, it helps to understand the intent behind the associated search query. Search queries fall into the following categories. Navigational queries are searches entered with the intent of finding a particular website or web page. For example, a user might enter Facebook into a search bar to find Facebook's site, rather than entering the URL into a browser's navigation bar or using a bookmark. Informational queries normally begin with how to, what, why, etc. Content that genuinely provides helpful information relevant to the query ranks for these keywords. Transactional queries are searches that indicate an intent to complete a transaction. This entails typing a product name directly into the search bar, e.g., Samsung Galaxy. What are the elements of off-page SEO? 1. Links. External links to an organization's digital content are a highly valuable aspect of search engine marketing. Internal links from one page of a website to another are also important as they demonstrate a level of organization and cohesion to the major search engines. However, not all links are created equal. The quality of a link is often more important than the overall quantity of links to a particular site or page. The highest quality links to digital content come from reputable destinations elsewhere online. These linking websites have a high degree of authority, more on this below, which demonstrates a certain level of credibility and usefulness. While not quite as important as the quality, the number of links to a site or page is also important to marketing SEO. When there are many links to a piece of digital content, it can demonstrate value and popularity. But this is not a quid pro quo situation. Augmenting link quantity does not necessarily improve search rankings, particularly if the links have little value or come from low-level destinations. 2. Authority. Important aspects of authority from the standpoint of marketing SEO include: domain authority is a ranked score that attempts to predict how an entire website will rank in search engine results. Domain authority involves an analysis of backlinks, top-level domains, and various other factors. Websites with a high domain authority tend to perform better in search results. Domain age is an important aspect of authority. Websites that have been around for a long time tend to rank higher than new sites. But domain age does not improve rankings in and of itself. In other words, search rankings do not improve merely because a website has been around for a while. Page authority is a ranked score that attempts to predict how one page will rank in search engine results. Page authority involves a substantially similar analysis to domain authority but is conducted only on a single page. Pages with a high authority tend to perform better in search results. Bounce rate refers to the number of users who view one page on a website before leaving. Whether the user bounces because of poor content, slow loading times, or a poor experience, the implication is clear. Websites with a high bounce rate are less authoritative and, thus, lose out on certain SEO benefits. How can organizations boost marketing SEO results? Organizations seeking to maximize their marketing SEO benefits should adhere to the recommendations. Create high-end content consistently to provide valuable information and drive online traffic. Conduct keyword research to isolate appropriate and competitively balanced search terms. Optimize HTML elements to label, divide, and organize digital content. Ensure site and page architecture are secure, efficient, and accessible across multiple devices. Build quality links and authority over time to gain credibility and trustworthiness in the eyes of major search engines. Align websites and web pages to specific geographic areas, targeting locally, nationally, and internationally. Establish a solid foundation in social media networks to drive the quality and quantity of digital content shares. Technical SEO. Technical SEO is the under-the-hood type of SEO. Like the fresh engine oil that keeps a car running, it often can't be seen but can dramatically improve search performance of your website. Technical SEO ensures that your website is optimized for search engine crawlers, has good page speed, and is mobile device optimized. It also optimizes your site for humans by making sure its structure, navigation, and internal links allow easy browsing, and that meta tags are filled in so both search engines and humans know what the page is about. If your website has discrepancies in these areas, it can stifle your rankings until errors are identified. By resolving these errors, you'll see the benefits like users engaging more with the site because it's faster and all important content and pages are easy to access. Increased crawling activity from crawl bots because the site is easier to crawl, which increases organic traffic over time. 1. Create a logical internal linking strategy with your menus. Creating internal links isn't just about pasting links to appropriate anchor text across your website. It's about creating the necessary pillar pages that will pass authority to dozens of other relevant website pages and blog posts, and/or vice versa. This can be done with a clear navigation system from your homepage that's designed for both user experience and search engine crawlers. Take Gymshark, a fitness apparel brand. Its homepage lists only 2 top-level menu options simple. Once you hover over either women's or men's, you get a drop-down list of products and collections offered. The drop-down is split into what's trending, Gymshark staple products, styles that are specific across its product range, and accessories that don't quite fit into other categories. Gymshark does create an easy-to-understand menu and category navigation system. It also lists its most important pages that will get organic traffic in this menu and optimize the anchor text for it. You can see this under women's products. When you click through to shorts, you'll find that this page ranks for ideal search terms like workout shorts and women's workout shorts, which draw ideal customers in from search engines. 2. Submit your sitemap to Google Search Console and fix site errors. Submitting your sitemap on Google Search Console allows your store to be crawled and indexed by search engines. This simply means that a crawl bot visits your e-commerce site, explores the homepage, and makes its way down all your product categories, collections, and product pages, and back up again until it's complete. It does this so it can list them on search engine results pages. 3. Optimize your images to load quickly and be found by search engines. Here are some simple tricks for reducing the file size of your images to help them get found and indexed easier by search engines. Use images in JPG or PNG formats. Reduce the file size of your images. In short, the larger the image file size, the longer it can take to load a page. Reducing your image dimensions speeds up the loading of your images in the page. Resizing images can affect their quality. Be sure to use standard resolution, which is 72 pixels per square inch, PPI. Add images to your sitemap. It's vital to have your images appear on search results, as many people are visual searchers, especially when it comes to products like apparel. Adding images to your sitemap makes it easier for search engines to crawl and index them. Optimize your alt attributes carefully. Alt attributes are the text alternative to images used when a browser can't properly render them. They're also used for web accessibility, Meaning if a person with impaired vision is looking at your blog, they will be read the alt text. Alt text is important for e-commerce stores and image SEO as it helps products show up in Google Images. Our advice here is to describe in plain language what's in the image to help people with impaired vision have an idea what the image displays. Thank you for watching the video. Hit the bell icon and subscribe to my channel.